Okay, and we are live. Just go on the stream quickly, Bobby. If you can hear me, please. Yeah, I can hear you. I didn't mute you yet. I'm muting Sauls, Tillman, and
yeah, I'll mute him as well.
it's only Sauls and Tillman. Brad's not here yet. Brad's doing this himself. Can you hear me on the stream, Bob? Okay, can you hear me and Josh? Okay, I'm gonna mute you. Cool, thanks. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is FTR Russia Tier 2. Mr. Josh, what we're expecting our times to look like in Russia tonight for Q. Let's start with Q1's time predictions. Let's start there.
Probably gonna be doing low 31s, high 30s, I'd say. Low 31s.
I think 31 flat should be full time for Q1. Yeah, I think it will improve a bit from there. So let's look at the drivers that we have tonight. So we have Carl Hinzinger in the Aston Martin, Saki Bean in what's Saki in the Williams, Josh? And then we've got Nike, Reaper, Shakes, Soulsmeister, Stoffels, Chaplin, Avalanche is a Tier 1 driver, replacing his Tier 2 driver this evening. So look out for Avalanche this evening. Then we've got Ron, we've got Teacher, Nick is relatively fast, so watch out for Nick this evening as well. Then we've got Esitronica, Jits is a new driver. Welcome Jits to the FTR League Tier 2. He's racing in the house tonight. Then we've got Warlock, Terrible, Porter. Then we've got Tillman as well, a replacement driver from Tier 1 racing in Tier 2 tonight for Storm. And then we've got Brad as well. So good luck to the drivers. I think I see the first car going out, Josh. Let's just see who that is and we can follow the first car. Who's that? Jits.
Jits, yeah, it's Jits.
Okay, let's follow Jits. Let's see if it's Jits. Let's see if it's Jits or not.
Let me, for some reason I can't hear any audio.
Okay, I can hear the audio at least. Okay, you can maybe follow the car that's second, Josh, and then you can keep tabs on him. And then we'll see what the guys start off with. Let's see what marker just can set for the rest of the packs in that is first out. Let's go, Jits. Let's see what you made of first race. Excited to see what you can produce, lad. Okay, we've got 3 people watching. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're just on board of Jits, the new driver for FTR Tier 2. Just want to see if it's Jits or not.
Yeah.
Who are you spectating, Josh?
Fiabota.
Okay. I think Fiabota should be decent here as well. Let's see what he produces. Okay, and Judge is about to start his lap. Let me put his telemetry on and all those nice things.
See, Brad has joined as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I see everybody's on soft except for Tillman, he's on the mediums. But he's still sitting in pit. Obviously Tillman and Avalanche needs to retire at the start of Q2 as the Tier 1 drivers just to level out the playing field. Just looking decent. Let's go, McLaren, says Jaco Nagel. Let's see if Mr. Chaplin and Teacher can back his words and produce for Team McLaren this evening and get Jaco some decent points.
That was a good first sector from Fiabota.
Okay.
He's on the wheel as well, and it's a good track on the wheel, so he should do.
You think so?
Nice.
I think the control is OP with the additional traction you get. Ooh, just going a bit wide but not invalidating.
Turning is better
yeah,
on the wheel on this
that
track.
long sweeping corners is a bit hard on the control, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a nice and fast and furious track this evening. We're gonna see real speeds this evening. Hopefully the weather stays dry. We can see the real pace of the guys tonight because I think this track really allows for good pace and for good overtakes. So let's hope we're in for entertaining race, Josh, and not like we had last season where Top Dog took out the front of the grid.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jits is coming across the line. It looks like a 133, oh 134 even. Porter with a 132. We might be out of the predictions. I'm looking at the starts. 32. It might be a mid 31. Let's see, maybe Nick and whatever let's Nick and Coleman can do.
Saki goes second with a 32.5.
Let's see.
Just want to see who's next. Nike on the left. Final corner. She
Okay,
does
let's see.
33.6.
See, the Shakes is in put.
But
It's invalidate.
no, it says she's got the fastest lap, but
Yeah, I see it's 133. So. Yeah, it's weird. Codemasters up to the usual tricks again. Okay, who else have we got that's on the lap, Josh? Can you see Stoffels? Stoffels is on the lap.
Now I'm watching him.
Let's see what Stoffels can produce. We've got Salsa starting an outlap now. Looks like Nick is... Let me go follow Nick. I see Nick is on the lap. Nick's just crossing the line now. Looks like he had a slow lap there or an issue, but we'll watch his second run.
51.3.
Ooh, Stoffel! Let's go!
I told
That's
you
almost by a second so far. That's well done, Stoffel.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Qualifying, is he the Mr. Russell in the Williams there, Josh?
Definitely.
He's making George Russell proud tonight.
Who else is there?
Okay.
Actually, I'm watching.
So Nick's sector is a 32. First sector. Not too bad. Let's see if we can pull off a 130 here. Let's see if we can top the Stoffel's lap.
Ooh, almost lost it on the exit there.
Yeah.
The teacher goes third.
Nice.
31.8.
Hey, Yaku, I'm sure you're happy about that time so far from teacher there for the McLarens. Mr. Bob, how's it going with your races there that you're engineering for tonight? Tillman sets for 132.6 on mediums, not bad, but can be better. Oh, Nick, there we go. Well done, Nick. Brilliant time. That's a very good time for Q1. I think Nick should be safe and can safely retire already. It's an extremely good lap by Nick. Let's see, Solsmeister's on the lap. Let me go follow Sols.
We check for anyone else on the lap.
I think Warlock is on the lap now, Josh. You can check Warlock out.
He's got invalid, I think. He's in the pits now.
Okay. Then I think Turnable's starting a lap now. So there's Teacher, there's Ron also that's on the lap, and Carl.
Teacher goes into pits. Yeah, they're all coming into pits. I think
Come on,
it's just
Sols.
Turnable and Sols.
Yeah, come on, Sols. Do the Alpine proud, lad. Sols looking decent, improving. And Sols goes 8. Nice. 32.4, not bad. Sols is definitely improving week on week. So who else have we got? Isatronica coming into pit. Tillman goes 4th on the mediums. That's more like it from Tillman on the mediums. Nike sitting in pits. Zitz is off the track. I think he gave some space for the... Yeah, I think one of the... I think Shakes is on the lap. No, not Shakes. Maybe it's Brad. Brad look like he's
They're
on the
both
lap.
on the out lap.
Both on the out
They're
lap.
both on the out lap, yeah. Turnable's on the lap, I think. Yeah, he is.
Nicky's in pits. Stoffel. Out lap. Water sitting in pits. I think Tillman will be coming back to pits now. Got teacher sitting in pit. We've got Ron on the lap. Let's see what Ron can produce, if we can improve.
Turnable goes 11.
Just let me know if Shake started his lap already, Josh. I expect Shake to do 31 flat here. Brad, I think similar. Okay, Ron's about to cross the line. Does Ron improve? Yes, he does. Ron moves up into P2. Well done, Ron. Okay, let's check out. Got 6 on the lap. It's currently in sector 2. Yes, so Josh, we've got a nice full lobby here tonight. 19 drivers representing Ftr Tier 2. It's a really good turnout, I feel. Josh, are you there?
Yeah. I think this is the most we've had since I don't know how long.
Yeah, Shakes goes P2 with a 130.8. Very good lap by Shakes. I think Brad will also be crossing the line now soon. Yep, Brad's crossing the line and Brad goes 5th with a 131.5. Let's see, Nick is still in pit. Shakes, Stoffel.
Stoffel's on
I think Nike is starting a lap now, then we go on to Nike. She's just coming to the end of her outlap, so she's going to start the lap. We'll jump on board with her and give her some airtime and see how Nike does. See if she can improve. Okay, so Nike is starting a lap. Decent corner. Keep it tight, keep it tight. Come on, hit that apex. Don't be scared of apex. That's decent. Well done. Looking decent so far. She's just up on the time. Ooh. Like you hitting the curve there, you want to avoid the sausage curbs on this track as they can throw you for a loop. And I think you lose about a tenth every time you hit the sausage curb. Would you agree, Josh? The sausage curbs is detrimental at this track. It's terrible.
All the curves in this game are terrible.
Yeah. The sausage curbs even more so.
Yeah, you do not want to be touching them.
Yeah.
See, Avalanche is on the left.
Okay, but the expected Avalanche now. Nike's almost finished in the lap. So I'll just jump over to Avalanche. See what our tier 1 driver can pull out there tonight. Okay, Nike doesn't improve on the time, it's about 1.5 seconds behind. There's Mr. Avalanche. Okay, looks like Avalanche is nearly done with this lap. I don't think he's going to be pushing too hard tonight. I don't think he wants to. Yeah, he doesn't want to reveal his time too much for tier 1 tomorrow evening. But a good time by Avalanche, 130.9. That's just safely seen through. So it means if Avalanche retires in Q2 and Tillman retires in Q2, he should be ahead of Tillman because his Q1 time is better than Tillman's.
Yeah. Sol's Meister is on a lap, is up on his time.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, runs a bit wide in the entry.
So if we look at the drop zone, Josh, we've got Nike that's in danger of dropping out. We've got Jits that's in danger of dropping out. Reaper is going to drop out. And I think we missed Hollock terminally, Josh.
Yeah,
I see Hollock is out. Unlucky Hollock. Hollock is one of the quick drivers and the drivers to look out in Tier 2. So unlucky for him, starting last. But let's see what happens in the race. So Josh, what do you suspect? The one stopper?
Yeah, one stopper. I think you can easily go soft mediums on this track.
Yeah. It depends on safety cars as well, eh?
Yeah. Safety cars, you really don't want to be on the mediums.
Yeah,
because then everybody else gets to put, and then you stuck out still having to put after that. So
yeah, and the softs falls off a cliff extremely quickly on this track. I would say around about 5 or 6 laps, the stuff starts dropping off, and the mediums start basically taking over as the fastest tire.
Yeah, and you don't want to be switching to the odds. So the odds in this game are terrible.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to touch them. So
yeah, I agree.
You have to really see what you want to do, and you must be sure of it in case there's a safety car.
Yeah. So I'm actually glad so far we never had any tracks that warranted us going on the hard so far. So all the tracks was in our favor this season so far and keeping us off the odds. Okay, so Nick is happy with his time, he's retired. Six is happy with his time, he's retired. Avalanche is happy, Brad is happy, Ron is retired, he's happy. We've got Stoffel that's still sitting in pits, Boert is retired, he's happy, Tillman as well. Then we've got the teacher that is still sitting in pits. Then we've got Saki Bean as Holzmeister. There's a Tronica which is in danger to drop, so let's jump to him quickly, see if he improves. Then we've got Turnable that's also in danger. Chaplin's on the outlap. Nike's trying to get herself through to Q2. And we've got Jit sitting in pit still. I do not know why. He's not going to attempt to make it through, so he's definitely out. I think it's too late for Jits to go out, so I think he missed the super shield and he's missed that boat, Josh. And then we've got Reaper also that's on the outlet. Let's see if he makes it in time as well. Otherwise they'll be getting the drop.
Reaper will make it, but Nike and Jets won't make it. Nike's in the pits now.
Yeah.
And
so,
Jets only out in his outlet now.
Yeah. Eccentronica's down on his time, so I think he's gonna try and set another lap, but he's got 15 seconds, so I very much doubt he's gonna make it.
He's going through.
Okay. Let's see Reaper.
And only one person was able to set the lap now. That's out.
Ooh, looks like Reaper's out, eh? Yeah, so Reaper's out. So Warlock Reaper, looks like Jits is out. Nike is retired, so she's out. So that will be the drivers unfortunately getting the drop and not making Q2. So looking to improve in Q2 will be obviously Saki Bina, Souls, Eccentronica, Turnable and Chaplin. So that they don't get the drop, but it will only be 3 getting the drop because, as I said, Avalanche and Tillman should retire at the start of Q2. So Nick looking really good. Shakes very closely contesting Nick. Obviously Avalanche is starting at the back. Brad not too far off. Ron's not looking too bad. Stoffel's not looking too bad. I think Porter can improve. I think he just set a safe lap basically to see him through. Tillman, he's obviously retiring. Let's see the other drivers can make up.
Might be glitched. Jits is on a lap. But if he's 5 tenths up, he's actually driving. And
Serious?
he even made it to the line. So
Might be Reaper that's, I don't know.
he's on a lap and he didn't make it across the line. So I don't know.
Let's see what happens with the countdown.
It's a glitch.
Because it looks like Stoffel's still on the lap as well.
Yeah. He's 9 tenths up.
Who's this? Reap? Jets.
Jets. So right now he is taking tunable out, which is a bit unfair.
Ooh.
Because Jets did not make it to the line, I don't think.
Codemasters, fix your game.
Yeah.
Fix your game, Codemasters. Did he make it?
He's gone through. I think he went through. Let's see. He is. Where is he going to be?
Let's see. So we've got Stoffel P1. What? 30.7. Nice.
Judge did not make it. I think he got invalid on the last corner.
Yeah. And it shows me. Okay, no, it's not only 14 drivers. Okay, I can't see it. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, just did not make it through. You used 3 sets of socks already. Yes, yes. I think it's better suited that he didn't make it through because I think we ran out of tire, Josh.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Q2 we've got Carl Hinzinger, Sakibina, Shake, Salzmeister, Stoffel, Chaplin, Avalanche, Ron, Teacher, Nick Eashan, Isatronica, Turnable, Water, Tillman, and Brad. We're just waiting for Avalanche and Tillman to retire, and then the rest will continue with the Q2. Stoffel looking racy, Josh. Topping Nick Eashan on his last lap there.
Yeah, he's keeping up with guys like Shakes and Nick.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of them for Paul.
I wonder what the weather's going to be. It's looking a bit overcast. I hope there's no rain forecasted in the session.
There's no rain for their sakes. For my drivers as well.
Yeah, I don't think anybody practices wet on this track because I think 90% of the time or 95% of the time you should get a dry race or dry qualifying.
Yeah. See,
Dry. Okay, thank you, Shakes. Much appreciated, my man, for that information. So,
everybody's on the mediums as well.
Yeah, so confirmed by Shakes there that we're going to have full dry session, so that's awesome. Should make for some good racing. Yeah, looks like everybody. So we've got Carl on the mediums, Saki going for the mediums, Shakes in the mediums, Sauls is on the soft though, Stoffel is on the medium, Chaplin on the medium, Avalanche obviously has to retire, Ron on the medium, Teach on the medium, Nick is going for the medium, the Citronica is going for the soft, terrible soft, Porter medium, Tillman soon retire, and we've got Brad on the medium. So I'm following Carl, seeing that he's the first one out. So let's see what happens. Let's see what marker Carl can set for the rest of the grid. So Avalanche told me they call him Carl Mr. Hards. He's the one that makes the hards last long. And is normally good on the hards. He practices the hards a lot. So if we get a safety car, I bet you that Carl's probably going to go on the hards and try to make it through to the end.
Yeah.
But what the odds is nearly 2 seconds slower, Josh, and the mediums is only 5 tenths. Is it 1.7? And then I think the mediums is 5 tenths slower than the softs, so it's not too much in it.
Yeah.
But I feel that the mediums and the softs aren't really 4 or 5 tenths slower. I think they're closer than that with driver feel. I don't think it's too bad. Like I was speaking to Brad, and Brad said he feels better on the mediums than what he does on the softs on the track, and his times are better on the mediums, so let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carl, sector 1 will be, let's see what the sector 1 time is. It's aiming for a 32 here, low 32. It does a 33, it's a bit out of range, not too bad though.
I'm on board with Nick Kishan. I'll tell
Okay,
you what times he's hitting.
let's see his sector 1 compared to Carl's. So Carl did a 33-1, sector 1.
He did a 33 flat.
Okay, so he's a 10th up on Carl already so far. Okay, sector 2 is a 105.3. Hey, Citronica out.
Yeah.
Unlucky there for the Mercedes. I see it's just after turn. Let's say, what turn is that, Josh?
31,
2,
from
3. Yeah. And Carl comes across the line with a 33-1. We've got both on the 31.6, and we've got Carl on a 33-1, Nick on a 31.1. Not too bad. Slower than his, slower than his Q1 time. So let's see him improve. Might be track conditions because it's a bit overcast. Ooh, Water got terminal as well. Ron, I don't know what happened to Water. Let's see if Water crashed. Maybe I can. Ooh, okay, he hit the wall basically. You can see his car as basically Carl passes him. Unlucky for Water. Avalanche told him in the pre-lobby that he needs to finish a race. Let's see that happens if we are in the terminal to qualify. Yeah. They were arguing back and forth in our pre-party lobby that he needs to finish a race the season still.
Ron did quite a nice lap, 31.8 from Ron. He's looking good.
Hey, not bad, eh, by Ron. Who else is on the lap? I think Monsieur Sakibina is on the lap.
Sakibina, yeah.
Okay, he's coming across the line. Sakibina doesn't improve. Let's see. Okay, I think he's on the in lap now. We've got Stoffel. Stoffel is not bad, eh? Let's follow Stoffel. Stoffel is quite quick. He was on pole for Q1.
This is his third lap on the medium, so if he doesn't get a good timing, I suggest he comes out on softs.
Yeah. You know, it seems like track invalidations is not a thing on this track, but you can easily invalidate around these long sweeping corners. I think the understeer on this game plays a major role in that, and you can't send it as much as you could in the previous game, so you normally tend to drift wide in certain corners on this track.
Yeah.
But let's see what he can produce. So far is valid.
So Saki, his teammate, has not blocking.
Actually, Nick's time is not bad on the mediums. I'm just thinking now it's a medium tire, 31.1.
Yeah.
It's exactly about 3/10, 4/10 of his Q1 time on the soft, so it's more or less in the range of what he did in Q1.
Stoffel 31.2.
Not bad by Stoffel as well.
That is his third lap though.
Yeah.
So that will play a part in the race.
Let's see who else is there. Teacher. Let's see if Teacher's still on the lap. Teacher's on the in lap.
Saul's mate is on the lap.
We've got Shix, let me go on Shix. Okay, Shix. Good, nice and tight. Ooh, catching a curb.
Well.
Looking decent so far. There's a car that might get in his way. Okay, he moves nicely out of his way with the Williams there. Ooh, hitting the curb there, not losing the car though. Ftr is wide
almost
open.
losing it.
Okay, Nick is happy with his lap. Looks like he retired.
51.4 P3 from Brad. Very nice.
Yeah. Look like Nick is settling for his lap time and he's happily, if he goes out or not, to start on that medium tire. I think there's no compromise from him between which tire he wants to go on to. Ooh, Shakes! Well done, Shakes. Brilliant lap, lad. I told you Shakes says he prefers the medium with the soft. I think he came a bit in the lobbies that we did. He did a, what was it, a 130.8? Must be a bit of nerves there.
He's going again. I really don't see why.
Yeah, you should be safe. We shouldn't be putting more tire wear on that tire, especially if he wants to compete with Nick. He should really just stop and go retire.
He got him valid so he could stop.
Okay, and I think Brad is coming across the line now soon. Let's see what happens to Brad. Okay.
He's a 10 star.
Chaplin's also out.
P7 solves monster. Very nice.
Nice hold. Improving on his Q1 time. Okay, Brad doesn't improve. Got Ron sitting in pits. Who's on the lap? We've got no Sauls, Brad. Got Chaplin. Let's move over to Chaplin. So let's take a bit of stock here, Josh. So in the danger zone right now, Avalanche is retired, obviously. Still waiting on Tillman to retire. We've got Turnable and basically Chaplin that's in the danger zone of going out in Q2. Let's see if we can beat Porter's time, so that they can at least jump Porter, because I know Porter got terminal, so Porter's definitely improving on that. But Chaplin has to at least, he needs about, yeah, it's enough, he needs about 2 seconds plus.
2.2.
Yeah, 2.2.
2.2 seconds.
He's got time to still fit it in and see if we can improve on that.
I don't think he'll make it back in now though, so he's gonna have to...
Is he low on fuel? Ooh,
yeah,
unlucky
he's not
Chaplin.
gonna make it back in now.
Yeah,
he could have put it with softs maybe.
Yeah.
And then...
Sakibina is retired. I don't know if he got terminal. What's going on with Sakibina? Let me just have a look.
Why did
Can't see anything on track.
Again?
I have no idea. So Chaplin, let's see Carl. It's Carl on the left. Yes, Carl. Oh, Carl losing the car. I think he's got, no, he hasn't got damage.
He's got damage, I think. No, he hasn't.
Yeah, but he's going to put, he should be safe. Nearly losing out. I think he should be safe. Turnable is definitely out. He's still sitting in pits. So it looks like we have Chaplin, Avalanche, Isatronica, Turnable, and Tillman that won't be making it through to Q3. Obviously Avalanche can't set a lap, and Tillman as well.
Turnable retired inputs, he could have came out.
How much time is left? I can't see. I've got sectors, yellow sector, sector 1, sector 2.
2 minutes 40.
Okay, so you could have come out.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's on track besides Chaplin. I think he's just coming to pits. So yeah, definitely it looks like we'll be losing Chaplin, Isatronica, Turnable, besides Avalanche and Tillman, which was a guaranteed loss. Full time for Q3, Josh. What do you think? I think I go with. Who are you gonna go with? Let's get predictions. Chat. Let's have predictions for poll for Q3. Josh, what's your predictions?
I'm gonna say I have to go with my own driver. I'm gonna say shakes of 30.2.
30.2. Ooh, that's a good time, eh? You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, man.
I think Paul's gonna be around about the 30.6, 30.7 around there, Josh. I think it's gonna be definitely between
Track
6 and
evolution,
Nick's.
though, you never know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think between 6, Nick, and Stoffel. I think Paul's gonna be between the three of them. Brad's in with a long shot as well. Ron's also not looking too bad. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we haven't got any Codemasters glitches, like serious glitches, game-breaking glitches this evening, so that's some good news for our viewers at least also, and our drivers. Hey chat, no predictions? No guessing? Who do you reckon's gonna be on pole tonight? Looks like everybody's retiring. I think Stoffels, Nick and Shakes is really looking close, so that should be good battle on track this evening there between the three drivers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're all three starting on mediums as well. So Nick for pole. You think so, Shakes? You counting yourself out, or you just taking the pressure off yourself? Or is it because you don't like the soft tire?
So, yeah, doesn't like it.
Okay, we're just waiting for Stoffel. Stoffel, if you can hear me, if you don't mind retiring, please. Thank you. Okay, so the drivers that's going through to Q3, we'll have Shakes, Nick Yishin, Stoffel, Brad, Ron, the teacher, Sols, Saki Bean and Carl, and then Porter is in 10th place, would have gone through, but he terminaled unfortunately, so he will be sitting out Q3 as well. And then we've got Chaplin joining in, that's out, Avalanche, Isatronica, Turnable, and Tobin Kills. Okay, so I don't think anybody used more than one sit, so we're looking, I think we should be fine with drivers for tires to Q3. It's quite a long outlap, Josh, and in lap, so reckon 3 laps at the
So,
most. One run with two
yeah,
laps, and maybe the second run with 2 laps as well. But other than that, I don't think you'll be able to put like twice and go out for the third time. I think it's a bit
yeah,
difficult on this track with the length and time.
yeah.
Okay, drivers should hop out relatively quickly because of the shortened length for quali 3 and the time that it requires to get around this track. So let's see what happens. Josh, I think I'm gonna follow Nick, and I think you can follow Shakes, and then we'll jump to Stoffel as well, because I think that's the three to
Cool.
watch
Yeah.
in this qualifying session, just to see what times they are setting. I think that's Nick coming out already, so I'll just hop onto Nick. I think Stoffel's coming out as well, so you can follow him, or I don't know if it's Saki Bean in front of him. As expected, obviously they're all going out on softs. I think Paul's going to be anybody's game here between Stoffel, Nick, and Shakes, whoever can pull off the lap and get rid of the nerves.
I think Banker, they'll probably be doing 30.8. I'd say 30.7, 30.8.
Track evolution plays a big part in this track. I think you go out on the last something after 4 minutes. I think you should get much better traction.
Okay,
Let's
Shakes
see what
the
happens.
first driver to go on the left. I'll watch him.
Okay. Okay, Nick's about to start his lap. Approaching the second last corner. Come on, Nick. Let's see what you got. Okay, Nick's starting his lap. See he keeps it nice and tight. Nice line through corner 1. But I think it's all about corner 2 on this track. Corner 1 is really non-existent. Decent corner 2. Corner 3, keep it nice and tight. Nick staying wide. I think he invalidated, so unlucky there for Nick. Who are you on, Josh, at the moment now?
Shakes, he's done quite a decent first sector.
I'm gonna jump on the Stoffel. Looks like Stoffel has invalidated as well. Okay, I'm gonna jump onto Rondon. Maybe the McLaren, and we haven't seen much of the McLaren this evening, so let's see what the McLaren can do.
Just losing it a bit. It was a good first sector, but he kind of lost his groove there. He'll go again, I think.
Teacher not looking bad. Hitting that curb. That cost him a couple of tenths.
That's all you.
Let's go, Shakes. Well done. Shakes hitting the pace so far.
With the mistakes as well.
Yeah, so Shakes hitting the standard so far. That's good. I think we in for a 30.6 pole here, Josh. If I look at the times being produced.
Pole. I'm gonna stick with my 30.2.
I think that's a bit far-fetched, to be honest with you.
Okay, 30.4, that's reasonable.
Yeah, let's see if they can improve by 5 tenths on Shakes. Or 4 tenths, 5 tenths. Okay, so the teacher does a 31.1. Let me see if Nick started his lap again. We'll jump on Nick. Look, Nick is on his lap again.
Yeah, Shakes is coming to the end of sector 2. He's 3 tenths up.
Nice.
That's already surpasses the 30.6.
Yeah. I'll jump onto Stoffel as soon as I'm done with Nick. I think Stoffel is ahead of Nick, so let's see what Stoffel is doing. Yeah, Stoffel is way ahead.
And he does a 30.5.
Nice, I told you 30.5.
Okay, what did you say?
Well, Stoffel with a 30.6, not too bad by Stoffel. Well done, Stoffel. Let's see, Nick is about to finish his lap. Oh, Nick's spinning just before the pit. Oh, and he's got some damage. Let's see. I would have ducked into the pit there, Nick. Unlucky there.
I would still reverse if I were him. I'm not gonna stay another lap.
I think it's only his inflict that disappeared there. You check Brad out. Brad with a 31 flat.
First P3, nice.
So far we've got Shakes, which is provisional pole with a 30.5, which I think is a very good lap and very close to our pole time. I think he'll marginally improve there and keep pole. We've got Stoffel also on a very good lap with a 30.6. Then we've got Brad on a 30 flat. We've got the teacher on a 30 flat. Very close between Brad and teacher there. We've got Ran on a 31.5. Saki Bean on 31.7. Then we've got Charles Bush still lagging a bit behind there on his time with a 32.1.
Yeah, he's 3 tenths up or so.
Yeah, and then we've got Nick that's sitting on a 39.1 because he crashed out, getting damage. And then we've got Carl to still set a lap. Josh, what do you think about the time trial times compared to basically race qualifying times? I think there's a big gulf because of the long straights and the tight temps and those type of things.
Yeah, it's a big difference. It's in multiplayer the best you'll be setting is low 30s, and in time trial you'll be able to get like a mid 29. So that's a big difference.
I'm just jumping on Souls here. Souls is on another lap. But his ERS is extremely low, so I don't know if it's a good thing to go on his lap. His ERS is currently on 8%.
And he's low on fuel as well.
Yeah, so I think he should go to pits and give it the last go. Will Sakibina terminal? Did Sakibina get terminal? I think so.
I think that was in the pits. I don't see a yellow flag on track.
I see yellow flag in sector 3.
No, that's Chaplin just, that's teacher out of fuel, sorry.
Okay, I don't know what happened to Sakibina, but it's a bit early to retire. Unless he feels that's the best he can do this evening.
Yeah, probably. I saw Ron was 1.3 up, but he got invalid.
Unlucky Ron.
That would have been a...
Ron is in pit. So we've got all the drivers in pit except for Carl. Let me jump onto Carl. And Carl's just started his lap now, so let's hop on Carl's car and see what he can do. If he can sit a lap. I think he's got 2 more attempts left here to set a decent lap. The problem is, Josh, if you're on a hard lap, it's hard to set another lap immediately after that because you compromise your exit on that last turn, resulting in a couple of, maybe even a 10th lost through the first DRS zone.
Yeah, it's good to take it slow going into the last corner. Obviously, if you're already on a lap, you can't do that, so you lose a lot of time.
Yeah, no, definitely, I agree with you.
Okay, Shakes is on an out lap as well as Nick.
Okay, it looks
so
like...
I'll go on Shakes and then you can stick with Nick.
Yeah, looks like Carl invalidated again. He's really struggling to set a lap this evening in Q3. He just needs to collect himself again, calm down, and just give it his all. And it's got nothing to lose. He's sitting in 9th currently, so just put it all on the table, my friend. Okay, you want Shakes there? Shakes just went past now. He just went past Carl. Nick cutting the track way just to gain some time, so you can maybe do 2 laps. No, Stoffel definitely, but Stoffel's still sitting in pit. I'd like to see Stoffel come out and set a lap. He should come out very soon, otherwise he's going to get caught by the clock.
Probably went for a water break and he didn't come back in time or something. Gonna struggle if he doesn't come out in the next 10 seconds and...
I don't think he's gonna...
He's coming out.
Is he coming out? Okay.
You can cut the track.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stick on Nick now. Nick's about to set a lap. I'll jump to Stoffel afterwards. Just keep tabs on Shakes there.
Yeah. He is 300 down in his time, so not much.
I told you, 30.5, Josh, I was spot on. If he doesn't improve.
He backed out, you're going
let's see if he does improve. My predictions was right with the 30.5 to pole.
Yeah. I'll watch Brad so long.
Nick set at 32 is 1/10 up on his original time. But it's because he crashed in sector 3. Not much of a difference right now, but so far he's already improving. This bodes excellent for you.
Yellow flag, I'm not sure who that's for.
No idea.
Brad is 2 tenths up, so this is...
Let's see what Nick does.
8 so far.
Okay, Nick's coming on the last corner. Let's see. Ooh, what a time by Nick. 30.4. Well done, Nick. There we go, Josh. Let's see if Stoffel can beat that. It's a very good lap there by Nick.
Brad, 30.6 as well, very close.
Yeah, it's Look at Stoffel as well, so we've got, it's very close between the top four.
Shakes gets invalid. He can't do another lap.
Unlucky Shakes.
He was
Let's see if Stoffel has anything to say about Shakes' position and Nick's position. He can do anything about it.
Yeah, he's a 10th up.
Yeah. He's already on for a 30.5. That means he'll put Brad and he'll put Shakes.
Taking it very nice. Wide as well. Come back to the racing line. Very nice. See how much he is up.
2/10 up.
2/10 up.
Hey, he's definitely on for Nick here. Yeah, it's going to be very close for
very
Paul.
close. But also remember he's on 3-lap old mediums as well.
Yeah.
Wide on the last
Oh, wide. Oh, he lost it on the last corner there.
He lost the time.
Yeah, unlucky.
He lost 1.5 tenths there. Unlucky.
Brad's still on the left. No, he's invalidated. He invalidated. Carl is on the left. Let's see if Carl can improve. Doesn't look like, no, he's out of fuel. So he's getting out. So it looks like we've got Paul, Nick starting on pole, Shakes in P2. You're probably enjoying that, Josh, because you know anything can happen from P2. P2's not bad at all. Then we've got Stoffel close behind as well. Stoffel can definitely compete for that win. And then we've got Brad also very close there. So it's definitely going to be a close race between the four of them. Brad got disqualified. What happened?
Just from the section, I think he spun or something and he went the wrong way.
Did they drop him down places for that? Did he lose his places? Are you sure?
Oh, he does. He does.
Wow. So does he start in P9? Wow, Brad.
He starts P9.
Wow. Rookie move. On the invalid lap. I don't know what Brad is doing. Come on, Brad. What's he doing there?
Just bring it to the pits or retire on track. No one was on the left.
He was P4 and he's now starting P9. He'll be kicking himself regarding that. I'm sure he'll be kicking himself.
I'm sure he'll bring it back. I'm sure
the Alpha team principal should have words with him regarding that, because that might have cost the Alpha team some serious points there. Yeah. Come on, Brad. Josh, can you just take us on what tires everybody's starting on? Once it starts, yes. I just want to get me something to drink, so give me a 2-minute break before the race starts. Just want to get me a refreshment.
So we're just waiting for the timer to count down, and I'll tell you what tire everybody is on. Okay, so formation lap, and Nick Kishan is on the mediums, Shakes on the mediums, Stoffel are on the teacher, Kyle and Saki on the mediums, Salzmeister in 80s on softs, Brad and Giabota is on mediums, Chaplin, Avalanche, Isotronica, Turnable and Torment on the softs, and then Naikyo and Warlock on the mediums, the rest are on softs.
So Josh, have you run us through the tires and what the guys are starting on? Yes. Let me just pop up mine. So Codemaster is predicting a one-stop either medium soft or medium hard.
Surprised Avalanche and Torment on the softs. I mean, I would expect them to rather go long on the mediums and just push to the end.
I think maybe they're expecting a safety car earlier on, and maybe they can put a bit earlier and basically cut down on the pit time. So let's see if that comes through.
Hopefully we don't have a repeat of what happened last year in Russia, where it is carnage on the street. Yes, so hopefully that doesn't happen again.
So let's run through the starting grid again. We've got Nick in pole, Shakes in P2, Stoffel in P3, Ron in P4. We've got Teach in P5, Carl in P6, Saki Bean in P7. Sol's doing well for a very new driver in P8. We've got Brad in P9. Should have been P4, but through a silly mistake lost. Was that 5 positions?
Yeah, 5.
So bad luck for Brad there. And then we've got Porter in P10, Chaplin in 11, Ambulance in 12, Esotronic in 13, Turnable and Tillman 14th, 15th, Nike in 16th, Jits in 17th, Reaper in 18th, and Warlock in 19th. He terminaled obviously in Q1, then she's starting P19. I think Warlock could have been up there with the top drivers as well.
Okay, we're just waiting for Warlock to go on the grid and then we'll start.
Yeah, so let's see what happens. Drivers are lining up on the grid. Let's hope for a better start. I think turn 2 is going to be very key.
Delayed. Like
Let's see what happens. So, looks like...
Shakes with a good start.
Yeah, ooh, nice. Well done, Shakes, on the start there. It looks like Stoffel is putting pressure on Nick as well.
Ooh, big
crash at the back.
Turnable gets terminal and Reaper follows him. I don't know what happened there. They're on the straight, so...
Yeah, so we've got Reaper and Turnable out. I think a couple of cars is damaged as well. Let's just see who jumps into the pits. It's again on that straight. I think that straight is cursed on the for tier 2.
Yeah, I don't know what goes on that straight, but...
There's just something about that straight against the drivers, catches the drivers out.
The teacher has got a 5-second for collision with Brad. Let me check if he has damage.
Let's
no,
see.
he does not, so I don't know what happened there, but...
So, if you're just joining, we've got the safety car lap 1. Just after turn 1, we had a collision between Turnable and Reaper, and they are both out of the race, so they're heading to the showers early this evening. So, unlucky for them, all that practice, all that time, for it only to end on the start finish, not even completing a lap. Unlucky for them. There's nothing worse than starting a race, having practiced all week for a race, and only for your race to be ended that way. It's terrible.
They didn't even make it to the first corner. That's just...
Yeah. Technically, the first corner is not even really a corner. So it looks like nobody's ducking to pits here, Josh. Let's see when the cars come around now what happens. Looks like Carl is quite a distance behind, so he might have damage. I don't know why Carl is so far behind.
I think he's just slowing everybody down for some reason.
So let's see for
coming to the pits.
Let's see for position changes. Who's got the best of the start? So obviously Shakes profiting the most. Came from P1 to from P2 to P1. Nick losing out the position there. We've got Solsmeister that jumped 3 positions off the start. Brilliant there by Mr. Sols. We've got Teacher losing out the spot, Carl losing out the spot, Brad gaining 1 spot from 9th, Porter gaining 1 spot. Looks like Porter gains 2 spots now. I don't know what happened between Brad and Porter, but I think they're staying now. I think they can gain positions back. Then we've got Sakibino who lost 3 places off the start, Avalanche gaining 1 place, Esotronica gaining a place, Chaplin losing 2 places, Nike doing well as well, gaining 2 places, Tillman stays in 15th, Six gained a place obviously, and Warlock gained 2 places obviously over Reaper and Turnable, managing things to stay clear of that collision.
Yeah, they have both put. Jets has put for mediums, and then Warlock has put for softs. So let's
see the stops. So it looks like only Jets and Warlock suffered damage from that collision. So Olok doing well there to not terminal as well, and just getting damage, having to stop. So Olok has gone on the softs, and Jits looks like he's gone to the mediums. Okay, we're just waiting for safety car restart. So, just looking at the standings now, do you think it's going to be very close between Nick and Stoffel and Shix? I think it's going to be a good race between them. Brad should have been there, if it wasn't for his mistake. Let's see if we can catch the pack up.
Yeah. It's all about the restart. It's a long straight, so
yeah, it's extremely long.
Exit, then you can get taken.
Okay, let me go to Nick, because he's going to be following Shix, and let's see if he starts on Shix.
I'll follow
Stoffel.
Just to see what he gets.
Looks like safety car will be out for another lap. Yeah. So, Salzmeister obviously on the softs, but gaining nice places on the start, so we'll have to see how that impacts Salz later, but brilliant start from Salz. I think he's gained the most on the race start, so that's brilliant from him.
Yeah. Torment as... okay.
5-second penalty.
For Olok collision with Torment there. I don't know.
And then Olok has a collision with Torment, but it's strange because Olok's supposed to be behind Jits, so how they collided.
I saw that Torment lost a position in 6, he went to 16th and then he went back to 15th. I think he might have lost it.
I wonder if Olok has damage, eh? I don't know if we can maybe go to...
no, he does not.
He does not have damage, okay. I'm happy for that, because we don't want tier 1 drivers interfering with tier 2 drivers. We don't know whose fault it is, obviously.
Yeah.
But, yeah. The Warlock definitely doesn't have damage. Oh, it's getting very close to Torment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hop back on Nick again. I think safety cars should be in this lap. Nick aggressively homing up his tires as well as Shakes trying to get the tires ready for the go again, because as he said, it's a very long straight after the start finish, and I think it's favourable to be in P2 to have that slipstream. So you can definitely exert some pressure on Shakes right off the bat. I think Shakes should be clever and he should start going somewhere in sector 3 already, as soon as he can go, because there's a couple of tricky corners, so maybe he can get some space there on Nick if he's wise, and he shouldn't wait till the last corner. If he can go earlier than Nick.
Safety car in the slot.
Yeah,
as well.
I think he should go from the second last corner, third last corner, as soon as that straight with the safety car goes in. And just give the safety car some space now.
Yeah. Hold him up,
hold him up now. Already. Yeah, and then basically start going once the safety car is cleared.
If you do go last corner, it means you can line up your entry and nobody knows when you're gonna go. So
yeah,
that's up to you.
Let's see what happens. I'm on Nick.
Nike with Chaplin. And I think she has the chef damage.
Yeah.
No, but she...
Looks like Nick is hot on his tail. Nick's boosting. Looks like Shakes is boosting, obviously. Sakibina got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag, so he probably overtook somebody before the start finish.
Nike also got damage hitting Chaplin, I think.
Unlucky than Nike. Nike also relatively new to the F1 series, so she's also learning the trade. Learning mechanics still. Nothing worse than getting damage on the safety car. Can mess up your whole race. Shakes holding the lead nicely on Nick. Nick's about 7 tenths, Stoffel's about 7 tenths from him. Stoffel closing, but Stoffel's closing in on Nick. So this is going to get really interesting to be. I would like to see what happens when DRS is activated. There's a yellow flag in sector 2, Josh. I think Jets got terminal, so it's another safety car. Hey, I hope that we're not going to have safety car after safety car this evening. Hope the drivers can keep it on the track and not in the
I
hole.
think he just lost it there himself, I'm not sure. I didn't see it.
Unlucky the Jets. But I'm sure you'll have another chance again. Just as a reserve tonight, his first race with FTR, so you can forgive him for that. And he was notified relatively close to race time, so yeah, unlucky day for Jets.
That was quite good for Nike because she had damage and she had to
yeah, definitely, so she can catch it up.
Because he was pulling away from Nick.
What about the soft runners now, Josh?
Yeah,
I would put if I was a soft runner and put for that medium and try and make that mediums last for the duration of the race.
Alpine are double stacking, but he's not going to lose that much time. So he's showing a 5-second to win.
So good call there, Josh. Saying that the soft runners is going to put. So I think they can definitely last to the end. On the safety car restart.
Already lap 5, you can last quite long on the mediums.
Yeah, so the safety car should be in on lap 7. So let's see what happens. I think it might be in start of lap 7. So that was a bad safety car for the medium runner, so it might shake things up here in front. Let's see, Josh, what happens.
Yeah, now they're gonna have to really push. Saki's on the hards. He doesn't need to do that, I think. Maybe he didn't know he could last on the mediums.
Let's see if Nick can get a bit closer to 6 this time around.
She's also helping medium runners a bit. That means they can
go a bit longer to the overcut.
Go a bit longer, and their softs will last longer when they do put for softs.
Yeah, I think if I was a medium runner, I would put around lap 20 now. Lap 19, lap 20, and then just send it on that mediums. I think lap 19 would be ideal. Then we got 8 laps left on that softs. End of lap 18, start of lap 19. I think is the play. Yeah, I think the field is all caught up, so I think safety car should be in next lap.
Yeah, next lap.
It's making me think, Josh, should I start on the softs tomorrow? Are we expecting safety car around lap 5? I doubt it. I think tier 1 will have less safety cars.
You could expect it around
lap 1 maybe. Maybe on lap 1, but lap 1 is way too early to pit.
Yeah.
Because I think this is definitely beneficial for the soft runners that pitted for the mediums. Let's hope there's no more safety cars so we can stop having disruptions.
Yeah, I want to see some racing.
Yeah, no, definitely. Especially with Shake's dick and stuff all looking so tight. Okay, let's see what transpires on the safety car restart. Let's see if Chase can get a jump on Nick again and defend his P1. I think the drivers are expecting the safety car to be in. They all look like they're vigorously warming up the tires. Yeah, safety car is in this lap. So Brad needs to start backing these cars up again.
I'm on board with stuff falling, I'll tell you. If he gets a good restart.
Let's see if Ron can also start. Stick with these guys, Ron and Peter.
Yeah.
Ron is definitely in a good
Shake's
position.
already gone.
Yeah, that's good, that's it. Because he basically
already pulled the second.
Yeah, it's about 9 tenths now, so for about 8 tenths, so it's a nice restart there by Brad. Looking up using too much ERS.
What you don't want to do is get a penalty here. It is easy to get one, but it's best to just... No.
Nick making up some time on Brad.
Flag, solves my stuff. Swim.
Oh my word, solves.
Going now.
Nick catching Brad, Shake's fast here now. Any position changes? Water with a 3-second penalty. It's relatively the same. Look like Water made up a place on Avalanche. Is it Tronica? Ooh, Water DNF!
Water DNF.
Oh, this is a city, mate.
Another safety car. We haven't got
oh my word. Oh my word.
We haven't gone a lap without it.
That is absolutely terrible.
I just want to go racing.
Themselves is past the accident area already. Hey, the curse continues. The curse continues for Water, eh? The curse just doesn't want to evade Water. I don't think he's finished the race so far this season.
I think Avalanche jinxed it.
Yeah, definitely. I think Avalanche definitely jinxed Water there. Poor Water still yet to finish the race.
Out, it's no brainer.
Good for Souls. So you can recover that spin at the head.
Chaplin
yeah,
as well.
that's a good call. Let's see what Avalanche is putting for. He should put for mediums right now. And he puts on the mediums. He's also getting, I think he's got wing damage from Water because he's having a wing change as well. So Chaplin might jump him here. No, he does not.
Did Avalanche take him out? We don't know. We never know because he said that you have to finish your race. And maybe he was the one that
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he maybe collected Water after he DNF'd.
Yeah, probably. Like you and me in Canada.
Hey, that was terrible. I humbly apologize for that again. Yes, it was terrible. I would blame our race engineer for telling us to go on the slick tires before it was time.
He wasn't even, he was a race driver as well.
Yeah, but he made the call and we trusted his call. And unfortunately it resulted in myself and you collecting me as I crashed out.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, yet another safety car. This is the third safety car. Your lap 8 safety car took about 6-7 laps of this track. I don't think we completed a full lap yet, so we never had a DRS phase yet, so terrible start for tier 2 so far. Let's hope they can keep it on the track now after this restart and not get DNFs. Because otherwise we're not going to be having enough drivers left if we should get DNFs after every safety car restart. And the funny thing is, Josh, there's so much space on this track. It's such a broad track, and yet we're getting so much DNFs.
Yeah, I think maybe just the first sector and the start of sector 2, it's quite narrow, but after that it's fine.
Yeah, and I think it's the sausage curve. The sausage curve is catching a lot of people out this evening.
Yeah. We'll have, I think there's another lap. Or is it 2? No, it's another lap, I think.
Yeah, another lap, definitely another lap. I'm sure these front drivers are getting extremely anxious. As soon as they create a gap, a safety car pops up again. So that must be frustrating for the front runners that just want to get on with everything and get on with the race. And the guys that are looking to catch up.
If another safety car comes out, it's going to be disaster for everyone in the mediums that haven't quit.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't keep going.
Yeah, I think the medium runners should go into lap 19 now.
Yeah.
So the guys that was on the soft that put it for the mediums, I mean, they're just saving tire and helping them be even faster at the end if they were looking to go long and finish the race on those mediums. So our top 4 does not have a penalty, which is excellent.
I think Esotronic is the only one with a track penalty.
Okay.
The teacher got one from a
collision with Tolman. Was it with Tolman, eh? Or who was it? No, it wasn't Tolman. It was Hollock.
I think. No, that was I'm not sure, I can't remember.
So at least safety cars resolved that, so they can't contest that penalties. Because obviously they serve their 5 seconds, and 5 seconds can't get taken off the time at the end of the race. Because they basically expended that 5 seconds on the safety car, so it would be unfair. Can I show tires please? No problem, Bob. I will do that. So we've got Shakes on mediums, Nick on mediums, Stoffel on mediums, Ron on mediums, Carl on mediums, Teach on mediums, Brad on mediums, and these are all 8 lap old. Then we've got Esotronic on 8 lap old. Softs, I don't know why he didn't put safety car in. We've got Sakibino on the hards, Tolman on mediums, Nike on mediums, Souls on mediums, and Avalanche on fresh mediums, Chaplin on fresh mediums, and Hollock. So it looks like Brad is keeping his lead. He's got about 8 tenths, which is good enough to play with. But he needs to work hard now to try and get Nick out of his DRS before the DRS is activated. That's if we don't get another safety car. So Stoffel's got Ron out of his DRS, so that's good.
DRS damage.
Okay, so it's not safety car.
No safety car.
No safety cars.
Avalanche on 12 souls. Let it on electric
Yeah. So Avalanche getting very close to Souls. I think that's the closest battle at the moment on track. So let me jump on Avalanche and see if Avalanche can get the overtake done on Souls. It's going wide. Ooh, and he gets the overtake done. Well done, Avalanche. Good overtake. Putting the pressure on Souls there. Tolman looks.
Spins, but she's still going.
Okay, let me see. Tolman looks very close as well. Tolman's going for the overtake. Tolman gets the overtake done on Sakibina. Well done, Tolman. Next he's going to line up Esotronica. Tolman currently up to 9th, doing very well as a tier 1 driver as expected. So else is close. Ooh, Shakes has Nick Easton out of his DRS zone, so that goes very well. Stoffel still has Nick Easton in his DRS. So well done to Shakes there by getting Nick out. Can he keep him out? before the DRS is activated. Tillman is currently the closest, and then we've got Warlock also closing in on Chaplin. I'll jump to that battle soon. Josh, can you just check that battle for me? Between Warlock and Chaplin. Just let me know if Warlock's going to go for the overtake. Because he's getting really close there. I think he's right on the gearbox of Chaplin there.
They're closing up to Salzmeister as well. See Chaplin. Okay, now he's not going for the move.
Looks like Tillman's going to get the overtake done. There's a Tronica. Just backs out there, decides better of it. As he should. DRS enabled.
Finally, DRS enabled.
So it looks like the teacher's going to catch Carl maybe. So that's something good.
Does get the move done on Chaplin.
Let me just see. Tillman going for Isatronica here and he gets the overtake done.
Ooh, what's Saki being Isatronica and Pullman? Saki having to brake on the straight.
Ooh, nice. So Isatronica losing out 2 places there. We go to Warlock. Warlock looks like he's very close to Souls now. Avalanche also profiting on that and getting Isatronica. Looks like Warlock's going for it here on Souls. Decides better of it, backs out. Should get him on the next DRS zone, but Souls will also have, now does Souls have DRS? Yes he does. So Isatronica losing out majorly. Ooh, Isatronica spinning!
Ooh, he's spinning!
Ooh!
That is a very good catch, he's side by
okay,
side.
Souls backing out, yes
Souls goes into the back of him there. Almost, but he...
So Souls, he compromised Souls exit, so Warlock should get him. Warlock deciding better of it, backing out. Ooh, there's Souls. Ooh, Souls and Isatronica colliding. Side by side collision there. Warlock profiting from that.
Warlock in the side by side with Souls, not the corner, you wanna do that?
Yeah. Well done, Warlock. Keeping the nose clean there and preventing damage.
Ooh, Nick just behind Shakes as well.
Yeah, I see Nick is closing in on Brad.
Yeah.
I'll catch them up now. So it looks like Warlock's gonna go for the overtake on Souls here. Souls doesn't have DRS. Can he do it? Can he do it? Ooh, just keeping his nose clean there.
Avalanche also passed Saki.
Yeah. Okay, looks like Ron is closing in on somebody there. Ron is closing on Carl. Carl looks like he's struggling on that mediums. Let's go, Ron. Let's see if Ron is a gentleman on the track like he's a gentleman in real life.
Yeah.
Still for the 3-second penalty. But he's lost a lot of time to Nick. I don't know what happened to him. Nick going for the overtake. Let me jump on Nick. Ooh, Nick and Shake side by side. Nick spins out. Ooh, and resets the track.
I did not see that.
I don't know. Just as I came up, so they were side by side. I think it's more. Let's.
Raging incident.
No, let's let the stewards decide on that one. Because I had the proper image on that.
As I went on board, I saw Nick was spinning, so I didn't see what happened.
Yeah.
No damage though from Nick, so that's good. And his ears is still on. It was on in the corner there. Still
So
not closing in on him.
Nick's got some time to make up. Avalanche for the fastest lap there. Well done, Avalanche. So far. Obviously, when we go for the second bunch of tires, there might be a major improvement on that time.
Stoffel should get the move done here. Nick Kishin is on 5% ERS. And
yeah. Avalanche really profiting from that fresher soft side. He's catching Tillman.
Yeah.
Let me catch up to that battle. That looks close. So Tillman's going for the overtake on Brad. Backs out. Avalanche following close behind, so we've got a nice train going here. Salzmeister with a 3-second penalty. We finally got a race, Josh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Avalanche closing on Tolman. Backs out. We jump onto Avalanche. And it's gonna lose a lot of time there, Bonita.
Tolman is going for the moment.
He's gonna lose about 26 seconds on his pit stop, so if he can catch that up. Let's see. I doubt Avalanche will want to put again though.
Tolman almost goes into the back of Brad there.
Yeah. Avalanche also looking interested in Tolman there. Avalanche looking very racy at the back of Tolman. Looks like somebody is stuck into pits. So that will clear up some space there for Brad. We jump onto Avalanche. I think Avalanche. We jump onto Tolman. It looks like he's going to get the overtake. Maybe down on Brad. I don't think he'll get it done. Brad's also got. Oh, he gets the cutback. Oh, very nice driving there, Tolman. Tolman is out of ERS though.
Yeah,
Avalanche is still on 60%, 70%, so Avalanche is definitely on here for a position or two.
I think Avalanche is letting them fight it out. He's waiting for a spin or something.
Yeah.
He's gonna capitalize on it.
Tolman looking interested, checking the inside, but he loses time on that exit there. Avalanche profits from that bad exit, so patience paying off there for Avalanche. Going a bit wide there, Avalanche. Tolman still interested. Tolman coming side by side. Yeah. Coming very close to each other. Ooh, Avalanche goes wide. Tolman profits again from Avalanche mistakes, so basically mistakes costing drivers in this race. Driver errors.
As Nick Easton puts.
Okay. I would have kept it out to lap 19. I would have been racy on the softs at the end.
But the undercut is very powerful here as well.
Yeah. Avalanche still looking very interested here. Ooh.
Power shakes, I would follow him in now. He has to put.
I think somebody went wide. It looks like Brad went wide. Carl's also looking very interested here in Ron. Looking for that podium position. Although he has to pit still. But looking, Carl's out of ERS though. So Carl is hampering Ron here. Ron not giving the position up easily. Fighting tooth and nail for this podium. I think for this cars that's so closely bunched, those that has to put they're gonna profit from the undercut.
That's probably gonna go for a movement Tolman if he can. Although Tolman does have DRS. Ooh, Avalanche sends it on Tolman, then he hits the sausage cut just to get out of it. Almost took out Tolman there, but managed to keep it clean.
Let's see. Hanko said go for a Carl. Let's see if Carl can get that position swap on Ron. Ron tucks into pit. Ron tucks into the pit.
Why hasn't Shakes pit?
So
the undercut very powerful.
If I was Carl now, I'd stay out definitely a bit longer now. Try to go for the overcut. Because otherwise, Ron is definitely going to get the undercut on him. Ooh, here's a nice overtake going to happen here. Brad going for it on Carl. Ooh, side by side through the corner. Brad gets the overtake done. Well done, Brad. Carl unfortunately losing out there. Tolman also looking interested in Carl now. Avalanche Club falling close behind. So this is really getting interesting, this pro.
Tolman needs the back of Carl. No damage though.
Okay. This is really eating up, eh? We're gonna see who's gonna lose their patience first. This is really good racing.
Side by side with Tolman.
Let's see what happens. Oh, Avalanche comes through. Hey, and he comes through.
Very nice move.
So currently we've got 6 in P1, hasn't put it yet. Brad in P2. Hasn't put it yet. Carl in P3 hasn't put it yet. Avalanche obviously doesn't have to put again. Tolman doesn't have to put again. Warlock doesn't have to put again. Sakibina doesn't have to put again. Nicky's currently in P9, 4 seconds behind Salzmeister. Brad got a 3-second penalty there.
Yeah.
I don't know, any instructions there for your drivers, Josh? Looks like Six is ducking into the pits.
Yeah, very good. I was hoping he'd put because undercut is very good and Nick, if he stayed out longer, would have undercut him and made it through, so yeah.
So Tolman losing it. Tolman put it again. So it looks like Tolman's in pits again.
I think he might have got damage.
Yeah, possibly.
I he didn't, but
so he'll probably come out behind Nick. Ron Sutter getting another penalty.
Oh no, he did. I can't see the in plate. There was.
Oh, did he get a wing replacement now?
Yeah, he did. He was decent.
So that drops Tolman down to P11.
He's coming out ahead of Stoffel, so I think Stoffel might have got traffic because the undercut is good.
Yeah, and he's 3 seconds behind Shakes. Shakes, let's see.
Behind.
Let's see Shakes and Nick here. That should be interesting. Avalanche going for the P1. Yeah, no, definitely.
He doesn't have to put the gain. And Warlock as well from last.
Avalanche doing very well. Starting at P12. Avalanche goes for it. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, Brad doesn't fight him because he's gonna put anyway.
So Avalanche currently in provision of P1. I think Avalanche is looking very good for the race win here.
Oh no.
Safety car. What happened?
No, Shake's got damage.
Oh.
Behind Nick.
Let's see.
He's gonna have to put the game. He's gonna have to help for a safety car now to save his race because his teammate's putting as well. It's gonna double stack.
Oh my word. Terrible. Going from good to bad now for them. Avalanche opening up on Warlock, doing very well. So Avalanche is definitely looking good for the race win here. We've got Sakibina, that's definitely looking good for a podium finish here as well. I'm not too sure if Warlock needs to put. I don't think he has to put. So definitely Warlock also looking good for a podium here. We've got Nick that's trying to catch these guys up. Saul's currently in P5, so good recovery there by Saul's. Stoffels is catching up on Tillman. I'll catch up on that now. I think that's the closest.
I see Shakes put on the mediums as now also.
Oh. But Shakes feels better on the medium, so maybe that's the reason why I went for the mediums.
Yeah.
So Stoffel catching up nicely here to Sauls. I think he's gonna overtake him in the next DRS zone. He's still got 78% ERS, so he's got a lot to spend here. He's got plenty of ERS to spend, so I think he's definitely going to go for the overtake here. Let's see if we get it done. Sauls doesn't obviously have DRS, and he gets it nice and easily done. Well done, Stoffel. So who else is close on the track? Ooh, we got Brad. Let's see, Brad's looking. Ooh, Brad going over the curb, hopping the curb. Ooh, and here comes, they had a collision side by side with a teacher. I don't know whose fault was that. I'll leave that one to the stewards because Brad did jump the curb. And then they went side by side through the bridge and collided and causing the teacher to spin out.
Looking so nice in qualifying.
Yeah, it was looking good until the pit stops, Josh. Yeah. It was looking good until the pit stops. And now we find him in 9th and 12th. I doubt they'll be able to recover their race for 7 laps only remaining. Let's see who's closing in. Got Tolman 4 seconds behind. Chaplin with another. Let's have a look at the penalties. So we currently got Avalanche on a 3-second penalty, Stoffel on a 3-second penalty, Sauls on a 3-second, Ron on a 3-second, Brad on a 3-second, Esotronica on a whopping 9-second penalty, and then Chaplin on 3 seconds. Let's see, what battles? It looks like the field is separating now, but just we had some nice battles before that pit stop. Looks like the pit stop ruined now our on-track battles there.
Yeah.
Ken Olok, real avalanche in. Looks like he's losing time. Carl, I don't know what happened to Carl. I think it's his pit stop that costed him so much time.
I mean, Warlock, he just needs to keep P2 when he's one, because Avalanche will get him out to 4.
Yeah, no, definitely. So it looks like Olok, Sakibina, and Nick. Chaplin's getting lapped by Brad. So Brad is currently in P9, so that means Chaplin's lapped up to P9. Who is that? Oh, come on, SA.
He's back on track though.
Okay, let's look for a close battle. It looks like the closest battle is Olok. Let's see how Olok is doing.
Maybe Shakes can go for fastest.
Looks like Ron is catching up. Let me go to Ron. Looks like Ron is the closest at this point in time. Ron is about 8 tenths behind Salzmeister, so he's Ron getting racy there, trying to capitalize on his fresher tires. Reeling Salz in extremely fast here. You can see Ron definitely has the pajama drill.
With the exit and Saul should be an easy move.
Yeah. And Ron gets that move done. Well done, Ron. Yeah. It looks like our top 3 is going to be locked in with Olok, Nick, and Sakibina. So Sakibina will obviously be promoted to P2. Josh, can you do me a favor? At the end of the race, can you just see if you can add the guys to the party, please, so we can get them into the com box, whoever finishes in podiums? Yeah. If you can do me that favor after the race, please.
Yeah.
Ooh, terminal! And that is Brad out.
Oh
on the start, finish. It's again on that straight. Yeah.
No, I was hoping for a safety car, but not from that guy.
Yeah.
That's my...
I don't know what happened. I don't know if he had a collision with somebody, but it's again that cursed straight, Josh.
Yeah.
I just saw his car flying into the right hand side wall. So I don't know if he had any contact with anybody that caused him to do that, because that's a very strange spot to lose the car on. Something must have happened. Yeah, it's on that portion where the first safety car was on lap 1 as well, where Reaper and Turnable got DNF as well.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if he...
be interesting now though.
Could I do something? Yeah, no, definitely. So this brings Nick back into the contention. Stoffel as well. But the penalties obviously is going to hurt him a bit. Let's see if they can clear that penalty. But Sakibina is still looking very good.
Shakes can push through at least.
Yeah, so unfortunately this is going to cost Warlock and Sakibina, but...
Yeah, Warlock, he's in the puts, but he's got the 5 seconds for speeding.
Probably putting for the softs.
Yeah. Oh, he's putting on mediums. Oh, it just switched to softs at the last second.
Okay.
Wait, no.
You think it was a...
mediums?
Serious?
Yep. I think he didn't want to do that.
I don't think Warlock should have put it there. It's losing him a lot of places. It maybe just costed him his podium there.
Shakes puts. But yeah.
Yeah, she's... Why?
He's gonna stay in 11th. He's gonna stay in 11th.
Okay.
Car behind's a lap. There's a lap behind, so he's gonna come back in 11th anyway.
Okay, so maybe he's going for the racier tires now, so he can get some overtakes time.
Yeah.
Let's see if he comes out on that softs. Fresh softs.
He's got the fastest lap as well, so he can improve that now.
So Sakibina is going to come under a lot of pressure for with Nick. That's on 6 lap old softs.
Yeah.
And Saki Bean has got the hard tires, so he's
I
gonna,
wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
yeah, he's gonna struggle a bit to keep Nick behind him. So it looks like Nick's going to take the win here.
I
Stoffel
wouldn't be
also looking good.
surprised
So let's see how
if,
well
like,
Saki can do on that odds, if he can keep the
yeah.
pace. Because the drop off for the softs is around 6-7 laps, so it shouldn't be as racy as it is when it's fresh. So let's see how it plays out. I
Shakes
think,
does need to catch them though before it
yeah,
ends.
because I think that medium, that hard tire still has a lot of life in it. So let's see.
Yeah.
That soft doesn't have a lot of life in anymore, so we'll see what happens.
Shakes is using his ears to try and catch up. Don't know why, but
Safety car's not in, so
yeah.
so no need. Looks like somebody's ducking into the pit. It's Warlock again, ducking into the pits again.
Yeah, he put on his medium by
His
accident.
race just went from
Yeah,
excellent
I feel like
for,
he could have stayed on it.
yeah,
On
yes,
mediums
he
anyway.
was definitely on for pole. He could have stayed out
Unless he
because the
got
sauce was
damaged.
going off. So he could have stayed out.
He got damaged.
Serious.
He got damaged,
Ah.
yeah. He was in for the win there.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a real shame for Warlock there. And he's got fresh softs as well. So why go on the mediums then, in the first place? He's got brand new softs.
Probably forgot to check it when the game put him on the mediums. Okay, now.
So we're gonna have a 3-lap sprint here, Josh, or maybe even a 2-lap sprint here. 3 laps.
2 laps, 2
Yeah.
laps somewhere around there.
Or are we gonna see a race finish like we did this weekend in Belgium, finish under the safety car?
Overly not. I wanna see some positions being made by the soft runs. Charles Might is gonna struggle. He's on 18 lap mediums.
Yeah. But look, the teacher's on 8 lap. Carl and Tolman is on 5 laps, but I think they definitely, let's see what their pace is like on the restart.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be extremely...
Like 4th to 7th have got penalties as well, so...
Yeah, I think...
It's gonna be close.
Yeah, I think they should put everything on the table now and just send it for these last 3 laps.
Yeah,
Safety car in? Let's see.
It should.
It should show us on the next turn if safety car is in or not.
This is good points for the Red Bulls as well.
Yeah.
And now probably after this race ahead over the Alpha Tauris. But hopefully me and Bob can bring it back tomorrow.
Okay, is the safety car in?
Looks like average is slowing down again. Oh, it doesn't look like he gets a crazy exit. Nick is on the back of Saki already.
Yeah. Saki's
not boosting.
He's not even gonna fight Nick.
Yeah, he shouldn't though.
Nick has to overtake that.
Late.
Nick passed. But he doesn't really need to. Only if he gets close.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be demoted to Q4.
Shake switch back on the teacher. Very nice move. Need to be nice.
Yeah, the teacher's closing in on 6 now as well.
So check the Alpines and the Aston Martin, they close together, yeah. Saul's going wide. Should go past him. It was roughly.
Tolman going to chase down Carl now. 6 looking ratio still on Saul's, let's see that. Gets a move done on Saul's.
Quite fast, yeah. Tillman's on the back of Kyle.
Yeah.
Right on his tail. And Shakes is on the back of Tillman.
Yeah, I'm watching this. I'm watching this battle. Looks like Avalanche has conceded the position to Nick.
Yeah. Who did Kyle? Not sure. Shakes got into the movie backside.
And C6 is superior grip on that press soft now.
He needs to not outbreak into Tillman.
Side by side. Let's see what happens.
Tillman almost pushed him
Oh,
into the wall.
Tillman's fun. Getting damage.
I think Tillman did not see him on his outside there, and I think he got a bit of a surprise.
Okay,
Not
let's
sure
look
what
at
happened.
Stoffel. Stoffel's closing in now as well. Stoffel fighting hard for the speed 2 position.
Shakes gets a penalty. So everyone else is in front of him really doesn't matter anymore.
6 closing in on Carl. Just watch that for me.
Ooh, he hits the back of Carl. I'm not sure if he got damage.
6 looking really racy on this new soft tires.
I think he needs to just wait to this straight.
Saki Bean is still in the podiums. Nice, Saki. Saki doing well to keep the medium
Carl
runners at bay.
Shakes almost into the wall.
Ooh, they collide again. And again.
Did it again. That's the third
And
time.
again.
And he doesn't give Shakes a ring.
And Shakes got no more wing left.
What happened there?
I'm just looking for the close battles here. Let's see Orlok. Orlok's closing in on Carl here.
Chaplin crashed into the wall.
Ooh. Ooh, terminal for Orlok. He wanted to send it to the switchback on Carl, any terminal. Putting everything on the line there. Let's go to Stoffel. Stoffel's fighting hard to get the job done on Ron. Ron doing extremely well, so Ron is on for a podium here. Ron can get the P3, we just hold it together. Looks like Ron is on. Let's go, Ron.
Stoffel just losing it a bit.
So, just, I can send Ron and Nick, I've got them on my friends, you can just get Saki Pina. Just see if we can get him send him a friend request maybe.
Let's see.
So that will be Nick, Saki Bina, and Ron Shutter for our podiums. Let me see if I can add him to the party quickly.
Let me see if I can get Saki.
Maybe I'll have Saki Bina.
Okay, no, I think I got him here. I think Saki in there is F1 Saki. Orlok gets driver of the day, even though he did not manage to finish.
Yeah, I've got Saki Bina. Then I've got... Where's Nikishin? Nick I've got. And then I'm looking for Mr. Ron. Did I add Ron? Did you see? Was it added?
Let me check. I invited Saki, there we
There's
go.
Saki Bina. Let me see if I can invite Ron and Nick again. Okay, I've added him. So, okay, for Russia Tier 2, we've got Nick Yushin in pole, we've got Saki Bina in second, we've got Avalanche in third, but he will be demoted to fourth, we've got Ron in third, then Stoffel in fifth, Carl in sixth, Teach in seventh, Salzmeister in eighth, Shakes in ninth, Warlock in 10th, and we've got Nike in 11th, and Codemasters cuts me off. Let me just mute Shakes here quickly. Okay, we've got Saki, we're just waiting for Ron. I don't know if Ron will join.
There we go.
I'm here, don't worry.
Okay, let's start with P1. Nick, it wasn't easy, eh?
Good evening, James.
You had to fight back there, eh?
It was a tough one, bro. It was a long one.
Yeah.
It was a long one with so many safety cars, and
Hey.
got a little bit messy here and there, but it was good fun, man. Had to fight back a little.
Yeah, that safety cars messed it up for you, especially starting on the mediums that allowed the soft runners to get advantage, but luckily there was more safety cars. I mean, yes, that safety cars killed the race in the beginning. It must have been frustrating as a driver, eh?
I think we did about 6 or 7 laps without actually completing a full lap. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
going around and around. But yeah, no. But other than that, other than the beginning, it was actually good fun. I had some nice battles. Shakes was really quick. The new guy. Who's that new guy? What's his name?
Stoffels.
Stoffels, he's bloody fast as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's some pace around here. So it's awesome. I'm enjoying some close battles, man.
Yeah, Stoffels was good in qualifying, and then you guys basically shaked him off. You went shaked him off in the race, but well done, Nick. Like I said, it
Thanks
wasn't
very
straightforward
much.
and easy. So
Thanks
well
a
done
lot.
on the
Thanks
race
for the
win there,
comments,
man.
guys.
No
Cool,
stress, man.
Thank you.
Okay, then we'll go to Mr. Saki Bina. Here, well done on that hard say. Fuck, you fought the guys off.
Yeah, I kept it. I thought on the second safety car, I'm going on a hard and see if I can last, and then I did, eventually.
Yeah, I had my doubts because I know that horse is extremely slow on the track, but yo, well done, man. You really kept it together and you kept the pace on that horse well. So, how was your race? How was your race, stress-wise, safety car-wise? How did you feel?
Well, this first safety car, first lap safety car, always plays your mind the big role. What you do now? Second safety car, I just thought, well, let's go to hard and see if I can last it. Then I did, and that's what happened.
Yeah, and that last safety car, when Nick put it for his sauce, or was on that sauce behind you, and he came past you on the restart, you must have thought, here we
I
go.
knew he's quicker than me. I just left him.
Yeah.
I saw you never fought
I'm
that
not
battle
gonna, I'm
too
not gonna
hard,
fight
dude.
him.
Yeah. No, but well done for keeping it
Well
clean,
done,
keeping
bro.
your nose clean and keeping your wings on intact. Because I think we lost a lot of cars, especially on that last restart. There was chaos on the track around you guys. You won't believe it. Yeah, and then we go to Mr. Ron.
So Saki, no penalties, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Mr.
I was
Ron.
trying to catch him, and then I realized no penalties. So well done, Saki.
Yeah, and Mr. Ron, well done. You came from nowhere, caught up to P3. Well done. Brilliant race there. Yes.
Yeah, there's some quick cokes there in front. My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but well done. Talk us through your race. How did you find the race? How did you find the safety cars?
Yeah, I started fifth, and then I ran pretty much fifth most of the race. All the safety car restarts, we never saw anything that happened in front. We just, I think we all started quite cleanly every time, so it was easy enough, I guess. And then, after that second one, there was, Saki with his other strategy and a few other guys in the mix that made it a bit interesting. And then, luckily on the second to last lap, Stoffel lost it in front of me, and
Yeah.
on the last corner, then I caught him on the straight, and that's
Yeah.
how I got it done, I guess.
But after the third safety car restart, it was quite interesting with that DRS train going there, where you, Saki Bina was all involved in that DRS train, where Tillman was also involved here. It was nice to watch from our perspective, and I'm sure Josh enjoyed it as well. We were having fun, but really interesting. Yeah, Josh, do you have any questions before we sign off?
No, not really.
You
I
good?
didn't come prepared. I didn't come prepared for
He's gonna start on his heart.
He's gonna follow you, Saki. He's gonna learn from you, Saki. But guys,
Soft hearts is the one.
yeah, well done again on the strategy and the podium finishes. So we're off to, I think, are we Spain next, if I'm not mistaken? Is it Spain?
Zandvoort, I think.
Is it Zandvoort? Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. Netherlands, yes.
I've been practicing Zandvoort, I hope so.
The curves. Yeah. But alright, gents, thank you very much, and well done again on your race this evening. Well done. It was a great
Thanks
race.
for the comms, boys.
No stress, man.
No problem.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, cool. And that concludes our Tier 2 race for Russia this week. Be sure to catch Tier 1 tomorrow night for Russia. And cheers, guys, and then Netherlands next week. Cheers.